community tab. But alrighty. Hey, everybody. We are back. We're here to talk about the Love is Blind reunion. We finally made it to the end. The streets are talking. They saying this reunion is better than the previous reunions we had. We haven't had a reunion this good in quite a while. Let me know what y'all think. Nita, what you think?
I think that it was a pretty good reunion. However, there was still quite a lot that wasn't addressed. And yeah, but I feel like it was pretty good. That's because they had a couple of blunders. But overall, I thought it was better. It was better. They did a better job. Well, Nick did a better job.
Nick specifically.
Nick did a better job. So.
Nick said, "I'm from Ohio, so I ain't
right.
Great.
You must have been invested, baby."
Nick said, "OH."
How'd you feel about the reunion?
Come on, Nick. Child, it was better than last year. We didn't have them shooting baskets and wasting our time with that. I feel like they kind of need to bring back another little either after the altar or something with these other couples, because like I already follow Cameron and whatever on social media. I didn't really need to see them AD doing whatever, but that aside, it was pretty decent. Some people got let off easy like they always do. You know, Nick and Vanessa got their favorites. And they didn't get into some things they should have, but I mean, it's still saying a lot for them. So
yeah, I think Devontae got off. I think he was the person that really got off. Devontae and Brittany, they got off. I felt like they focused on them. Yeah, they focused on them, and Bree too. They focused on them. However, I feel like they didn't ask the right questions. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm
saying. Yeah, I agree. I think Bree got off way too easy. I know we want to have a love story, but let's hold the people's feet to the fire. We can't be selective with it.
She is the female villain of this show.
We're definitely gonna get into it. Now we see some people peeking in the bushes. If y'all here, stop in, comment, let us know you here. Like everybody's videos, comment, subscribe to our channels, do all the things. It's much appreciated.
Yes.
But I know it's kind of dark. Y'all can't see me, but we here. We in here. So okay.
I'll put the comments on the stage. Okay.
And then let me see. I should go ahead and share my screen real quick. We're just gonna knock these people because they love to throw some throwback couples out here every single reunion, even though nobody really cares and we can't remember all the people half the time anyway. But we could go ahead and talk about
it. Yeah, sure. Okay. So let me know. You want to do the reunion looks? Or we talk? Okay.
I was sharing my screen. Is it lagging? I know it's freezing now.
Yeah, it is kind of lagging. It's lagging. Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. It's like as soon as I did that, I should have left it alone. Forget those people.
Yeah, let's get them out the way.
Yeah. Now we went through. They said that we had some successful couples, Zach and Bliss. I mean, I do like Zach and Bliss, but they're a little overly hyped. It's still something about how they started that I just, but congratulations on the new baby, the new bundle of joy. We'll get to that at the end. Well, we could just talk about it right now because it wasn't much to say. I mean, they did a gender reveal. Let's just get them over with. They did a gender reveal. One of his love members passed away. I think it was his
grandmother.
May she rest. They did the gender reveal and it's a boy. So they have a girl. Now they have a boy. Congratulations to them. They're going to milk it. Kwame, or Kwame as his wife calls him, and Chelsea. I ain't even see they got so much space between them. I said, do y'all like each other? Or I still can't believe they married. Like, I thought that they would have broke up by now. We got Amy and
Yeah,
Johnny
they
from
do.
Charlotte. I don't remember.
I don't even
them.
remember them.
I don't remember them at all.
I don't remember.
Look.
Kira, do you remember?
I was trying to dig
Moving
into my
on.
inner, because there was one couple that I was like, I don't know, child. It was one couple that I was like, is this that couple that he was given unsafe? But I don't think it was them.
Was the
I think they
Charlotte
broke up.
season a season where it was like nothing but snow? It was just clear and colorless? Because
It
if
was the
that's
one,
the
I think,
season,
with Liler. I think that was the one with
oh,
Liler.
What?
because I
Look,
know there was a season where there was no melanin whatsoever, and I didn't watch that season, so I'm thinking maybe that's why I don't remember these people.
I
That's
vaguely
probably why.
her. I don't
don't.
remember him.
I
I
don't
vaguely remember
remember
her
them.
face.
These two, I don't know. Don't care. I mean, congratulations again. Who are these people?
I remember Garrett and
I
Taylor.
You know, I think I
definitely
do kind of
remember
remember
Garrett
them.
and Taylor.
Yeah, I think I don't remember their story that much though.
No, I don't remember that. I remember her
I mean, I
face.
remember
That's
kind
the
of their
thing.
faces, but
Yeah,
I remember
her story.
his. I don't remember hers.
Yeah. Usually
And
the
Cam was,
couples that make it don't have any drama. So you don't really fully get their story because there's no drama there. Everything is just like roses and lilies and lilacs. Like, I mean, maybe that's why we don't remember.
yeah, it's not. I mean, it just wasn't memorable. Nothing to remember. We watch it on. Our attention span is short, and that's what a lot of these reality people need to remember. There's only a select few who we care to see. And we don't need to see them on the reunion. Like, we can go and look at their social media if we want to know what's going on. The reunion for this season is not the time to talk about somebody from season 1. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, Cameron might have been the only one that I was excited to see.
Right.
Brett and Tiffany was there too. I don't know how I forgot to attach their picture, but shout out to Brett and Tiffany. They don't get the notoriety they deserve.
They do not. They do them bad.
I know. I done forgot they picture. Lord, I had it, and then at the last minute.
Come on, Shayna. They my second.
I know.
They my second fave after Cam and Lauren.
Right. And I need to tell that little lady, whoever was hosting, when she kept coming over there to Cam, touching on his shoulder and touching all on him. Girl, get your hands up off that married man. She was just
like, so you're a daddy now.
She was a little too friendly for me. I didn't like it at all.
And she just did it because he was sitting by himself. If Lauren was there.
Oh, right. Exactly.
Hey,
let's talk about the host.
Yeah, I said, there's nothing to think about them. They're the host, but I mean, Elle said Gigi gonna get a beat down by Lauren. Lauren already don't feel cool. And now she allowed Cameron to go because they don't fool with these people. They made it very clear. She let her man go on their behalf. He getting a shoulder rub. What's going on? No.
And you like, all right, girl. All right, go ahead now. Right. I said my piece.
It was a little too friendly for me.
Maybe one little rub of the shoulders. Okay. But after that, I'm like, all right now.
Man,
and where was Amber and Barnett? The Barnetts is not, they don't fool with Love is Blind people either. It's like our most successful couples say they don't fool with Love is Blind, which is crazy because it's like that's how y'all even found each other, but y'all ain't feeling Love is Blind.
Right. Y'all know how production be. Like we watched America's Next Top Model. We know how production can be. So yeah, we love them, but at the same time, their experience could have been horrible behind the scenes.
Yeah. And they said the earlier seasons were real bad. They weren't even feeding the people allegedly. So
They ain't had no food, no nothing.
right, no nothing. You just there to film, and that's it. Now we can go ahead and get to the reunion looks.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the reunion looks. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with the
Yeah, I was gonna get dressed, but I was giving y'all Alex vibes. Okay, like I showed up.
Alex,
all right?
Come on, Alex.
This is what I got.
Ooh, Alex said, "I'm just here so I don't get fined."
Ridiculous. Couldn't find him a sports blazer or nothing.
I was like-
What's her name's daddy to give him a jacket?
No,
Brittany daddy. You got another jacket? All right.
He said, "I'm dressed casual."
Right. I'm like, you come on now.
Business
You know it's
casual, baby. Polo shirt.
how did Connor outdress you? But out of these fellas, who are we thinking? Who got the best look? I'm going with Mike.
I'm going with Mike too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
You know, Connor kind of clicked down for me. If he just said that he wasn't with Bree or whatever, he might have clicked up. But nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Mike.
Yeah. LC said Alex like he running errands, but I don't even know if it's given that.
Yeah, it's about giving errands.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'm
about
giving-
it.
I'm still trying to figure out what is the fascination over Devontae. Like Devo, Devo.
Why we call him Devo or
This short
You
king.
are Devontae with your thick self.
All right, little
This
thick
short
hips.
king girl. No, absolutely not.
I was so surprised. I'm like, y'all really calling this man Devo? Please. And
That's
Connor
clear,
would've been
folks. That's clear, folks, for you, Sean.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Connor's police officer mustache that I just don't particularly like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And I know we doing the sneakers with the suits, but I needed a different sneaker and a different shirt. But that's just my opinion, child.
and that's why I like Mike, because I'm glad he didn't. Can we go? Can we take it? But why are we doing this? Let's do away with the sneakers and suits thing. Like, enough.
Thank you. Please.
Okay, who else we got? Oh yeah, there's still men left. There's the real short king. Didn't they say you like the character from Shrek? What was the character's name?
Oh, Laura Farquaad.
Or maybe a handsome Squidward for
Right. He looks nice though. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, we can't front. I ain't gonna.
He looks put together. Now,
I ain't gonna hate on him
about what's going on
like
the
I said,
inside, but the outside look all right.
Yeah, the personality makes you click down for me. So
yeah, but see how none of these guys have on the sneakers? It's like the men are just going to two different occasions. Like,
right,
where are we going? Does he looked like how I expected him to, he looked like he worked at the bank or whatever anyway. And Jordan, it was all the sweating. Like, I can't even focus on what you got on because you were sweating like a pig in a blanket.
Oh my God.
That is Jordan's regular ammo, child.
On the front pew at the
Maybe he can stop sweating so much now that this whole thing is over, child. Because he looked like he is under, like, send help. Blink twice. Are you under duress?
I was like, I know the bright lights and everything.
Okay. Allegedly.
I felt like Chris should have been like that, but Chris was cool as a cucumber. Jordan, on the other hand, oh my God.
Chris looked like he was going to cry in the car, which I was fine with that.
Like he was going to cry.
No, El said it right, though. He has PR training. All his answers, when we get to him, we're going to talk about it, but definitely had PR training.
I'm not mad at him. He needed something for the way he carried on. Shoot,
I wouldn't be mad at it if it wasn't so. Like, now we know, we're aware, so it's just it's inauthentic, and it just I don't receive. Like, okay, thank you for trying to put in effort, I guess, but it's you only doing that because you know what the people saying. Because if everybody was like, he wouldn't be saying none of that.
I will take him over Alex, child. Okay, because Alex.
Yeah, Alex needs the PR training. Like, you can put him on to your person.
Hey. He said we are not friends.
This time next year, we will not be thinking about Alex no more because he is so nasty, so rude. Let's see. What about the ladies' looks?
Let's see what the ladies is doing. Okay.
I think they all look nice.
I'm liking all of them. I ain't giving nobody no bad nothing. They all look good. Bree You clicking down because you the villain. Okay.
Mhm.
He is
Um,
Gretchen Wiener's Mean Girls.
Brittany, oh my God, girl, just aloof. Knock knock. Is anybody home? Like nobody's home. Your father's not home.
I was
You're
gonna say the
not
whole
home.
family.
Nobody's home.
Yeah.
Nobody's home.
I got something to say about that daddy. I gotta look at my notes because that daddy.
Nobody's home. And
Me?
then he doubled down and made himself look even sillier. It was just
Yeah.
like,
He really could have stayed home. Like it could have been an email if that's what he was gonna give.
oh my goodness.
Only thing I think with Brie is maybe not so much cleavage, but I mean overall I like all the ladies' looks.
That's cute.
Elsie said Brittany needs a new daddy, baby.
Yeah.
It's like, how you got your daddy and you so dense? But then it's like, oh well,
Because he's dead.
daddy.
Nobody's home. Nobody's home.
Let's look at the daddy. But I mean, looks wise, they all look good. They posing good.
What a
Mhm.
Yeah, Emma looked very, very nice. She absolutely looked beautiful.
Yeah,
She looked beautiful.
Chameleon, yes, he is. She
Mm,
did look really nice.
mm.
What about the other ladies? Let's see that.
Right. I'm like, knock knock. Who is there?
All right, who we got next, Nita?
Oh, next. Okay. Sorry.
Now these ladies.
Yeah, these ladies. It's a little struggle bus.
Wow,
I think Jessica looks great.
I thought she
I
looked
would
like
like that if that middle part didn't look like it was sheer and then look like a panty. Like,
yeah. Like, is it a panty or is it?
I don't think it is. I think it's the dress, but that's the part that looks off.
Yeah,
because of the
Yeah, that
leg.
V.
but of the girls, she looked the best.
Yeah, she looked the best out of these
Out
three.
of these three, yes.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out why this girl in the middle, why does she choose to have her ears poking out of her hair like that? That is so weird.
She is proud of them ears, girl. She said, "I'm gonna show them. Y'all be hiding your ears. I'm gonna let my sizable ears
Sure.
be free."
My man likes my ears.
Right. Look at him. Look, he be
What's her
nibbling on them
name,
and
y'all?
everything.
Christine, that's her name.
Christine. Mhm.
Girl, every time they put the camera on her and her ears was poking out, I said, "Baby, why did you want to look like the keeper else on this damn show?"
Cause he like it.
Yeah, she like look. She embraced her ears. She do always got a good ponytail or a little bun. Jessica wouldn't have been so bad. She wasn't posing like that. I don't know. I will say
They
their
got
makeup.
no posture.
Yeah, like it just looked frumpy. It look. I don't.
Pull your shoulders back, girl.
Yeah,
Do something.
like,
Pop a
it's
leg
like
out.
you're not looking confident with it. Like if you're gonna wear this dress and we don't know what's going on, be confident in it.
I think it looked better. Or was it on her page? It looked better than that. 'Cause,
Amber looked like she aged. Like
When Jessica was sitting down, she looked better. Amber was posing right, but she looked 45 during the season, and she looked 55 now.
right, she looked like she aged. Like this whole.
I don't know if it was the makeup, the hair, the combination.
They
And
said
that's
she
no
thought that she
shade.
got a little bloop boop a doop in here.
Nothing.
She looked down in the face.
And I feel like I'm being generous when I say 55 because there's a lot of 45 and 55-year-olds that look great, and she just look. It's the makeup that just look.
Yeah,
Make her look harsh.
She
Yeah,
really looked like kind of like sad. Like
Yeah.
I was like, you're wearing your emotions right on yourself. You know how people say, "I'm glad I don't look how I feel," and she really looks like how she feels.
She definitely looks like what she been through.
Right.
She over there on that bottle. That man got her over there on that bottle. Got her stressed out.
I feel so bad. I feel bad.
And I mean, but what you can hire different makeup artists. You can have a different
makeup. I don't think it's the makeup. I just don't.
I wish I had Zoom because I seen a picture where they was zoomed because somebody was talking about her lips and I didn't notice her lips, but I noticed that makeup and I was like, ooh, horrid. I mean, the hair is giving what it always give, but the
You're right. The bouffant,
she loves us some 90s fashion.
The 90s,
I mean, she got some 90s makeup too. Maybe we don't know.
She got the cheekbones going on, like, but I can still see.
But I've seen people who have the 90s aesthetic, but they don't look tired and
bring the 90s into
I don't know,
late 20s, late 20s.
Yeah, I can
I've
really
seen
see
people
her
doing it and
sadness
look
on her
good,
face.
and it's like, oh, you look cute, and then she just looks tired and ran through,
Oop.
run down.
Not ran through. Good God.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
maybe it don't. I don't. There's something about it. It looked like she just did it herself in a dark, dim light.
That's what it looked like.
Like maybe it looked good in the dim lighting, and then when she got on the stage, it was like, whoosh. Like, we
I
see
told you those cameras and those lights and that 4K do not be forgiven, child.
Not at all.
She knows
I
we got
hate
these
it.
new 2026 TVs.
Yeah.
We can see every nook and cranny.
Cause that V, that her panty line, I didn't even
Yeah.
notice that. But I don't think I was really looking at that. I think from the waist up, she looked beautiful. So like when you get these little looks like that, you be like, oh yeah. Then you
It's
see
hard though when they're standing versus when they're sitting. Like when she was sitting, I thought she looked great.
Yeah.
But now that she's standing and the
Yeah.
way she's posing, like
Pull your shoulders back.
especially after we saw the first set of ladies and they were giving it.
Oh
and
yeah, her posture. Kira, I didn't even notice that. Yeah,
Yeah.
her posture
Like-
is a little off.
Like, girl, just give us a little something.
Hey,
Go over there and hang out with Amber. She got to hold
She
you
just
down.
looks like she dead. Like,
Mhm.
oh yeah.
hold on. Hey, I be
Damn,
chilling.
it's
Thanks for
tasty.
stopping by. I gotta check out El Cid. She reviews Love is Blind. I be chilling reviews Love is Blind as well. So be sure to check out these channels.
All right. I be chilling. All right. New face. I just seen you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they are
Checking on the replay. All right. Elsie.
coming to a
Yeah.
reunion.
But
El Cid,
and she looks better with her new man, her man, because they got the same color on. It just doesn't. It don't look good.
yeah, I just don't like it. When you come into a reunion confronting a gremlin, she needs to dress for the gods. Yes, especially if you're gonna try to have a moment and walk off. And let's it's a reunion because you're gonna have to. I mean, you gotta be looking like something.
Right.
You giving dancing queen.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we got these. And Kara, remind me of the time if we running behind. Vic and Christine. Okay, so I took a few notes. Everybody was fangirling over Vic's comments. Talking about, did you hear what he said? He said, I see you without seeing you. And everybody was saying, oh my God, I can't believe a man like this. Lord have mercy. Where can I get me a man like Vic? What? Like, I couldn't believe not Nick Lachey wife acting like this. I know y'all want to try to really push this couple on us, but come on.
What Vic has is the voice. Vic has, I don't see you, but I see you. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you radio voice.
Yeah.
That's about it, child.
That's really it. That's all.
He ain't say nothing no more profound than anybody else, but okay.
He ain't no deeper than a puddle. And everybody, oh my God, Victor, did you hear what he said? Explain. What else is there to say about this? Oh my God. Like, I can't. Y'all grasping at straws trying to make this stretch for an hour.
Right.
Was it just me? Was it okay?
And what about the vacation?
Yes. So Christine,
they had to give them a little something for
they
not
needed to give them something. They played them
for
out.
not showing them.
Yeah, they did rewarded them with that because
Yeah,
we
you
know
cut him a check too. Shit.
Now Nick Lachey sat up there live talking about it wasn't in the budget. We know that's a lie. Y'all making big bank. That's probably the biggest most watched show on Netflix. So
exactly
save it. But if that's what y'all want to go with, TurboTax had to donate a honeymoon for the couple.
Crazy.
Now Christine said she boring, so she was fine with it, and that's kind of what it's given. But I don't care. I wanted to see what was really going on.
And they didn't say where. Is it going to be international? Can the people get passports? Like, can y'all travel? Where y'all going?
Right. Yeah, they didn't say where. Not that I really, by the time they announced it, I was like, child, who cares? But yeah.
Exactly. LC should have sold their footage because they damn sure wasn't covering them.
They really like what is Nick's wife's name? Vanessa really tried to push
Vanessa.
on us. Oh yeah, because this is a couple everybody just loves.
What is her name?
Nobody,
We
yo,
didn't know them.
well, nobody was rude. It's not like we dislike them. We just don't
Y'all
feel
just
no
don't even
way.
go here. Y'all just
Like
they
we don't feel no way. But like they look like they in love and good for them, but we are not. We don't have no feelings towards this couple. We ain't seen them. Who are they? Like y'all, we heard one thing in the pods about him saying he see her without seeing her. They two felons, and that's all we know.
Not felons.
They're two felons, baby.
Yeah, she did say that he helped her. She went to reconcile with her dad, and he was there. He drove her there. She got introduced, and he was like, the daddy said, "You got a boyfriend?" And she said, "Actually, I got a husband."
By the way, he in the car.
Actually, I was on a whole entire TV show, and you were nowhere to be found. Hey, Jay is love. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Jay.
They said their families all intertwined, and they be spending family time with his family and her family, and she was doing the electric slide. Good for you. And she moved to Columbus where he was at. And then they tried to grasp for Shaw so much with them. It was like, what issues are y'all having? It was like she wears socks to bed. And that is criminal, because why are you doing that? But not worth mentioning.
My feet be cold, child.
Listen, it wasn't much else to them.
Nothing.
Ladies?
Nothing at all.
And she said, "Will he be playing Candy Crush or something like that?" I was like, "If y'all don't get off of my TV, thank you, very nice."
Before we move on, let's see what the chat got to say. Jay said, "I don't care what anyone says. He was listening for a white voice. I think he is a Republican." Yeah.
They said,
I don't know his political views, but I do believe he was pulling a Devo.
Yep.
But he got away with it because he got a deep, like Kira said, he got that radio voice. Elle said his mama coming to Ohio to make sure her son don't fall in a sunken place. You know, the thing is, isn't he Jamaican?
Yeah, he's some type of Caribbean.
Colorism issue over there, so I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah, they might.
She might have been like, "Thank goodness I'm gonna have light grandbabies," and that's no shade. I'm just saying that could be it.
This is what it is.
Because they was just like, "Yes, we are so glad." And I was like, "Wait,"
because that mama looked like me, short, natural hair, dark skin, and she said, "We won't have none of that, man."
Yeah, in Barbados. Still kind of go across the Caribbean. Black men leave Ohio for New York City to Ohio to get married, right?
Yes.
Even though he said he was in New York, had a diverse dating history. He don't.
You right? He did say that. He did say it.
I don't know. Whatever you say, Vic, we can't argue that. That's your truth. Now on to Jordan and Amber.
Oh, girl.
Now we already know. I was looking at the spoilers from Storytime with Ricky over there on TikTok. So I already knew. If y'all didn't know, they split after 4 months.
This hurt me. I'm sorry.
Did it?
Even though the writing was on the wall, we did see the writing. We did see it. But I just did not think it was going to play out the way it played out.
How did you think it was going to play out, Nita?
I don't know.
Amber,
although Amber is a girl's girl, and I go for girls.
Yes.
However, she does have a relationship with alcohol, and we did see how she gets real rambunctious, and she'll say things, and she'll just fly off the handle and say whatever she wants to say. Listen, I have a similar type of relationship. But what I will say is that I will usually stand 10 toes down in my sober mind after somebody tell me I done did all that or whatever. I used to be like, yeah, I meant it. Maybe I said it wrong, or maybe I didn't say whatever, but I still meant it. So, and on Amber's defense, she didn't negate and she did not back down on nothing. She didn't say that he was a liar. He told his truth. He said exactly what happened. and it just looked bad. It looked bad, Amber. I'm sorry, and yeah, it could look bad for me too. I don't know. I'm not saying all that. Like, let's not put me on Front Street. They on Front Street. But what I'm
She
saying,
said, "We're not talking about me."
we're not talking about me. But what I'm saying is that she didn't rebut anything that he was saying. So I was just like, oh, Amber, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give them both that they both were on, you know, I feel like they both were upfront honest from the beginning. That's why they should have said no. He said, I don't want to leave the city. I want to be clubbing in the middle of the week.
That
And
is
he
my whole
said
thing.
that children was he said children was a
A
non-negotiable.
deal breaker. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. And so, yeah, they never should have made it. So we already, the writing was on the wall, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
Just with the living arrangements alone. Not that you can't live separate from your husband, but if I got to drive to get to you,
Yeah.
they
Especially just
weren't
starting
taking it
off.
serious.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like y'all just, that's not like y'all been together for all these years and you're like, you know what, I can miss my own space. Like y'all are just getting together and just getting to know each other. Y'all don't even know each other.
And he was always on that. That's why I would have been like, you know what, this is not for me. Like as a single parent myself, you need stability in your child's life. I don't need you at the bar and at the club and don't come home and you're here today and then I don't see you till next week and then you know come in late, leave early, want me to bend over and bust it open. Sir, please.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The chat is going.
Right, not Jordan and
you want to talk
what
about?
else said Jordan and Litfield. Lord have mercy.
Now Amber do need some help, child. She got a little hate in that heart for the men.
Yeah, because when the lady said she's a man hater, I was like, ooh, girl.
I know. Like, why would you put yourself out there as a proclaimed man hater? Now, you can say you're a girl's girl and not put yourself as a man hater. So we all already knew there were some issues there.
Mm-hmm.
The brother knew. Oh my god,
the brother definitely did know. Yeah, Jordan should have been upfront honest. But I mean, he said Emma wasn't the problem because they got along.
Yeah, no, they were the problem. He was the problem. She was the problem.
And of course, you're gonna get along with the kids you see on the weekend. I see you for a little minute. Hey, that was so cute. Do your little dance, and then you go home. Yeah, you get along.
Right.
And you got to actually raise that child every day for a while.
Baby, start asking you all kinds of questions.
Right, like come on now.
You got to help the baby with their homework. It gets different.
Okay. Oh, now you be like, you know what? Did I make the right decision? And it be your own child that you birth. Like, but
Elsie, at the same time, I still feel like Jordan was not in the right headspace.
No,
because
he
if
was
you
playing
still
with
want to be in the city, going to bars, doing all the things, and you didn't want to be a husband and being home.
And you should have stood on what you said. You didn't want nobody to kids.
Yeah, I was confused with Jordan because it was like it really seemed, and I did watch his interview with AD. I prefer.
Okay, I still gotta watch that.
I like it. AD is cool, but I prefer interviews with Jesse Wu, but it don't matter. But I'm like, I just don't understand. He thought he was gonna get some kind of bad edit, or we was gonna be having pitchforks if he said no in front of her daughter. No, he wouldn't. Nobody would have cared. It would have been a little confusing for me because they didn't have a bad edit. Now, if he would have said no, they probably would have had a different edit. But it's like the edit was good, so I would have been like, well, why are they saying no? They only argued one time. Had they edited it differently and showed the whole truth,
and showed all of it.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, you don't have to, if this is too much for you, you're not ready for it, you don't have to date nobody. You don't have to take this on. Nobody's going to be upset about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the fact that they got a good edit, but he knew what they went through. He knew that their relationship was kind of toxic and kind of unhealthy. And so that's always still in his mind. However, the edit didn't show that. So we were still rooting for both of them. Like I didn't see neither one of them being a bad person other than the bad toothbrush at Jordan's house.
I mean, I feel like if she overlooked that CPAP and was still wanting to get it in, I was like, well,
right.
Like so
the problem is most of these people shouldn't have made it off the pods. He didn't want nobody with kids. That was his deal breaker.
Right.
He still took her and they went on about their business. Emma didn't want no kids. That man still took her. They made it out the pods. I'm like, y'all Y'all just wanted to be on this show
They
because
just want to be on the show.
Right.
And if
Right.
y'all have some kind of y'all, you know, got some kind of arrangement where y'all like, look, we gonna make it to the end. He could have
Right.
easily did with Devo. Oh God, I hate that nickname. What he did
Devontae.
before he met Emma, because he met Emma the night before the wedding. He could have just been like, before I meet Emma, you know what? We should say no. I don't even want to meet Emma. Let's just call it quits before we go down off the
And I would have rather them do that because she has a kid than Brittany and Devontae. Brittany, let your ass get up there and get your face cracked because you should have known better.
Right.
Y'all should have went to the altar and let that lady and her kid have their moment and don't put them on Front Street.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Right, because now you brought the daughter in there. She the flower girl. Even if she was like, okay, I don't want to say no in front of my daughter. Why? I have no idea. He still should have said no. Like, you know, this ain't right. Somebody need to stand up and say no. I don't know. It just, and now they already moved on. Well, Elle said the show is to decide at the altar. I do.
It is.
I know
So
that's
they
what it
all
was.
can't. I agree. They all can't say. That's why I was doing a switcheroo because we all just can't be like, we at the house, we're not going to the altar. So since we had, I'm just saying, since we had one that didn't go, I would have rather it be them than Brittany and Devontae, and everybody else got to go.
I agree, and I do normally say that every other season up until this season because everybody's like, "Why are y'all saying y'all should have said no before?" I don't agree with that because you are like they was getting mad at AD and whatchamacallit because he said no. You supposed to make the decision at the altar, but this is different. There is a child involved.
Yeah,
since a child is involved and a child is there, if we're going to allow it, because they've been real loose about this for like 5 seasons now. This is the couple to be loose about it for, like Kira said, like this would be the time to do it. They shouldn't hold everybody to that, but that's why single parents shouldn't be on the show.
I'm cracking up.
That's true.
You wanted to be here. Come on and embarrass yourself in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know what? They needed to remember that show back in the day, Change Your Heart. Because then we had to have that thing with Ashley. Everybody
hold the game on that show. Somebody was on that show.
Yeah, the game was on that show. Somebody flip y'all poster board around at the same time so we know what you was really about to say.
Right.
I don't want to hear what I was gonna say no too. No, I want to hear what y'all was really gonna say.
Right.
Y'all board around at the same time. Single parents, let this be the last season where we have a single parent on here. Like, I'm glad y'all want to open it up and stuff, but this ain't it.
Right.
This ain't it.
I understand that.
Oh, wait a minute. Did we have anything? I'll go back with whatchamacallit? Jordan. Yeah. Oh, I did have a spoiler. He said on the interview with AD, he does have a new girlfriend. I don't know how long it's been since filming, so he's
good for him, I guess.
Yeah,
I hope she came with her own toothbrush.
I do want to know what y'all thoughts are. I do want to know what y'all thoughts are because they talked about the 5 weddings and how he was the best man at a wedding and she got sloppy drunk and he put her up in an Uber.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts on him throwing her into an Uber while she got passed out and drunk and cussed him out in front of everybody when he was the best man?
Terrible. I mean, it's bad. I don't understand how you could see what you're supposed to do. You think that's a responsible thing that he's doing, but at the same time, if she's blackout drunk, she's not safe. So the whole thing about putting her in an Uber with a stranger or whatever, it does lend her, it keeps her vulnerable to something happening to her. So I don't think that there was no good. I don't know. Let me just
I think my issue is I'm trying to like dance around this nicely because drinking is not something to be taken lightly. So if the lady was up there turning up, that is a problem. But I also feel like 2 things could be true. The lady needs some help. She needs some therapy. You need to put the bottle down. And also, I feel like Jordan is one of those people, and I've been there, that plays the nice guy, but you're not really the nice guy, and you're putting it all on her. That's my feeling. I feel like it's not just her. She is wrong, and you are also wrong. So you want her to show up and play wife, and you don't want to even stay at the house. And if that's something that y'all had arranged, then fine. But it's just you just want to party. It's not even for no other reason other than that.
Right. And they didn't get, they should have, if y'all weren't firm on that, because they weren't firm on it before they said I do. Another reason, that alone isn't a reason to say no at all. That alone, y'all had different expectations on what marriage looks like. Now, when she stormed off, because she was like, you didn't even say bye to Emma, and she did her whole thing, and I had a picture of it, but I forgot.
Baby, I thought that was gonna go better than that win. I was like, oh, that's how you did it. Okay, child.
Right. And because he's like, I don't know how to do this. I mean, you don't need to know how to, just say bye to a child. But I mean, at the same time, he didn't, he's not a parent. I'll give him the grace, but he was like, she's trying to weaponize her child. Do you think she's trying to, I mean, maybe a bit, but like you said, is he just getting off easy? Because she came back and said he's a good guy. He didn't say nothing good about her. Do we think she's trying to weaponize Emma at the end to make him look bad?
A little bit. I mean, I think that's another thing too, the thing to be true. I think she is trying to weaponize the daughter. And also, like, I brought you into my daughter's life for you to turn around and do this. But I don't know why we had no other expectations if he was only there once a week. But you got to prepare your children. Like, this was gonna happen, y'all.
Exactly, because it's like, okay, you said he
With
was
your
coming
weekend
over.
daddy.
Right, he wasn't staying the night. He come over during the week, cook dinner, and leave. Like, that's it. Okay.
Thanksgiving housekeeper. Okay, so Thanksgiving.
Right. But I'm like, how do we? What are you thinking, care about her storming off? Like, it wasn't really hitting on nothing for me, and it looked like she was about to trip.
No, she about to trip. She didn't realize the stage was that long. She walking for 40 days, 40 nights. And then it was like the point at which she jumped up and hollered at, I was like, oh, this don't even, it wasn't even like he was saying something. And then she was like, and I told you, girl, left field, where did this come from?
Right.
It didn't hit.
Yeah, that whole thing. I mean, she came back. She said he's a good guy. Great. I don't think she's all that terrible. Like we said, we like them individually together. It just wasn't a match. Now, we did have some audience Q&A. Now, we know how we felt about Gigi already rubbing Cameron down. Do we think this is not, like, was it necessary for them to go around with this Q&A? I just thought, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I mean, AD, I think, did a pretty good job. But if I want to hear what she got to say, she got a whole podcast.
Right.
Was this necessary?
No, thank you.
They're always wasting time.
Yeah, I just feel like they be trying to put people on. It's like a plug. It's a shameless plug.
Right. I liked it better the one season with when Lila was on there and they were showing comments from social media and like what the streets are saying. Like, yeah, I'd rather see that. Let's see what the people saying. I don't want to hear no, oh yeah, we doing good. We've been dating for 6 months. We doing good. Don't care. Don't want to know. Don't care. Who are these people? We don't even remember y'all. So I thought that was annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had the next. Okay,
is this a slide you want?
Yeah.
Here, I can go.
We good. Let's go ahead and jump to them because let's get them out the way. The other ones ain't all. Well, I mean, no, they all got something going on with them. Let's Brittany and Devontae, or Devo, as Cabbage Patch likes to be called.
Delulu.
Brittany said she was surprised to hear the comments he made about her in his interview. I don't know what interview this was. I didn't watch it, and I ain't watching it. But Brittany feels like he should have been upfront and honest about the fact that he wasn't into her from jump. Why wasn't you upfront and honest about it? And Devontae allegedly lied and said that he was going on a work trip, but in all actuality, he was going on a trip with some of the other ladies from the show. It was Priyanka, Bree, and Ashley. Them three.
Mean girls.
Them three. I wasn't feeling them three when they was up there chit-chatting with Chris way too long at the cast meetup on that one episode.
Exactly.
So it's always been something about them.
Yeah, they told on themselves in that particular interview. I mean, in that particular setting.
Three mean girls, and Priyanka getting too much time for us to not even know who is she even. But yeah, she always in the mix, always want to be in something. Why are y'all going? And then Connor, because we know Connor and Bree are still together. He thought that they was going on a girls' trip, so it's like he seemed like he just found out in that moment. Yeah. But oof. Now, Brittany found out from Amber, who found out from Jordan. I'm like, girl, you'll never give up your source. I don't care if they are asking. But before we even get to Brittany's dad, how did y'all feel about her saying she wished he would have been upfront and honest? Because I do think he kind of left it open ended to lead her on. But it's girl, come
He
on.
did, but she wasn't picking up what he was putting down the entire time. You was not picking up the context clues, girl. That's why I wish he had finished packing his bag in Cabo and got the hell on, child. Because she wasn't getting it.
But she
Prenup,
was.
this,
Karen,
that.
you remember she was talking to the producers, and that's when she got it, but she didn't take it. Now I don't know if they enticed her with some money, or if you know what I'm saying, like they enticed her to stay on the journey. But
I don't think so. I think she stayed on the journey because she probably called her dad and he was like, "You go this close to being married." So she was like, "It's too close. It's an arm's reach. This is the closest I've ever been to making it down the aisle." And she said, so I just, I know and she said like 2.5 weeks afterwards, after this girl's trip that he was invited on. Odd. Why was he the only man invited? What were y'all doing? What was going on? All this to see a concert? This is weird.
It sounded like he invited himself.
But y'all didn't
sound like he invited himself.
Right, like he invited himself. You should have been like, this is girls only. Sorry, Devo. Y'all just was like, okay, come on. Nah, it's weird.
He was trying to get at what's her name though. That's what that was, and they didn't want to say that. Ashley,
yeah. Because I was gonna say, I know because she is Priyanka, but I know she ain't his type.
Not Priyanka, no. She's a woman of color.
No. Because she looks too close to Brittany. Baby. But I'm like, that whole situation, I just feel like she said, okay, well, 2.5 weeks afterwards, that's when she found out. So he only misled you for 2.5 weeks. Like, I know you felt like, okay, girl, we still engaged, we still gonna have kids, she kept saying, I'm talking to the ladies, I was wearing my ring. Okay, but what is he saying? Did you hear from him afterwards? Was he calling you? What was he saying to you to make you think this is still a thing? This is still a thing besides you wearing a piece of jewelry? Because I could go out today and just give me a little ring and wear. What does that mean? Like, she just delusional. Then here comes her dad. And first of all, he's talking about, oh, are you okay? I just want to make sure you good. I still care about you. Like, you only seen this man one time. What's happening? What's going on? I was just lost. Then I was like, I wish my dad would. So he asked Devontae again, did you lie about wanting to marry my daughter? Like, obviously, why are we asking the obvious question?
Not obviously,
and Nick asked Brittany if she was in love with the idea of getting married or in love with Devontae.
Thank you, Nick. Show up.
Right. Like,
even though she lying.
Right. I was like, Nick, please, thank you. Because y'all, I mean, the dad was embarrassing enough, but we need to know. Because she even said she did say, like, he knew I already had my wedding dress in the pies. He could have said no. She's right. Yes, he did already know she was thirsty in the pies, and he could have said no, and he didn't because he thought she was a clear woman. But I mean, all along he should have been like, this ain't it. He should have left back in Mexico. He could have left then.
Yep.
But girl, the man won't hug you. He won't show you no affection. He won't give you a compliment. Like, at some point, you got to know when to say when. And the dad ain't helping. I mean,
yeah, I can't. You gotta cut your losses early, child, because this is just more that you're gonna deal with down the line. It ain't never gonna get no better. You ain't gonna get no more hugs, kisses, affirmations, none of that. So, and when it's that early, like, I don't understand the problem.
Exactly, because they say the man gives you the best that he got in the honeymoon stage, and if this is the most he's giving you, which is literally absolutely nothing. What do you think?
I was confused how he was able to start packing his bags and then walk it back in Cabo. I was like, wait, no, girl, no. You go. Don't listen. Go.
Because I'm like, I know y'all get paid per episode, but like, there's no cash prize at the end of this. Like, this ain't Love Island. Like, whoa. I mean, yes, I do agree with what Elsa said earlier. The whole premise of the show is to be like to get embarrassed at the altar, but this was just too painful to watch. And it was
this season was, and I'm not saying that the other ones aren't, but this season is super desperate, y'all.
Yeah, this was like, well, I mean, with Lila and whatever her name was, that was
yeah, but that was one couple. I feel like everybody except for Vic and Christine was like, Emma didn't really want no kids. Brit Bree ain't really want no daggone Connor. What Kristen want Jessica. I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all want, y'all.
Right. Don't
Alex
nobody
like
about it.
dark-haired women. Like nobody was really liking each other.
Right. It just proves that love ain't blind.
Love is not blind.
See, and I
Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
It was all a lie.
that part. Nina, well, wait a minute. Devontae is engaged. He said he engaged with a baby on the way, but his fiance living in another state. Brittany is single, probably not for long, because somebody watching this about to be in her DMs about to be lit.
Girl, use some discernment, in them DMs, ma'am, please, and don't listen to your daddy. Because can we talk to Ashley's daddy? I don't like her, but can we talk to Ashley's daddy? Get to the bottom of it.
Because at least she got a real daddy. He about his bit. He don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Her daddy is like, oh, I love you, but I care about you. You don't know this man. She's been with this man for 2 weeks. Nita, what did you think about Brittany and Devontae?
It was a mess. It was a mess. I did not like it at all. I just didn't. Like, I didn't understand why she wasn't getting the cues. She wasn't reading the room. Like I said, she read it and then she kind of, like, that's what I said. I felt like production was like, go through with it. So maybe she's about to be on another Netflix show.
Yeah, she could be on Perfect Match.
That's what I think. That's what I think, because she is too pretty to be acting this dumb. And her fucking daddy.
I don't want her on that either.
Her daddy is dumb too, so maybe that's why she's dumb.
Yeah, gotta be. And the mama can't be too bright.
Ooh.
The mama just ain't saying nothing.
The mama said she paid for the Shein dress.
Okay.
She did.
Yeah. Perfect Match, I see her on. I can't never get in a Perfect Match, so I don't watch that anyway. So she can be on all she wants for me.
Okay, Jay said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. She don't need to be on there. That's not, that show is not to be no real couple, child.
Well,
it's like a competition series, and she needs to go get some therapy and do some inner work before you worry about a man, child, because you letting these men play in your face.
Yeah, because she just kind of, and that's why I was like, the fact, because when he said he was engaged with a baby on the way, like, even the daddy was like, oh, like, they would look so disappointed. Like, you can't be serious. You cannot. Like, obviously enough time has passed that he had time to get somebody pregnant.
No. I don't know. For me, I feel like Devontae fell into that position. Like, he doesn't seem like a person who is going into something. He's like a beta. Like, he's so weird. Like,
go along to get along type of.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that whole situation, like how that popped off, and he talking about he about to be a daddy, and he what?
I mean, clearly he wanted to be there because he could have left in Cabo.
Right, but we know
that was on him. So he wanted to be there.
Brittany, I could see her parlaying and turning this into a influencer type situation. Devo, ain't nobody gonna be thinking about him next season.
And they did talk about babies a lot in the pods. They was making some babies, child, so they got out those pods, and he got to look at her, and he was like,
yeah. I don't even really believe he's truly engaged. I really don't.
Well, they say he did 2 different interviews, and one he said he was engaged, and one he didn't, and then the other one, the timeline was different, and then there was a girlfriend before that, so he probably cheated on a girl. I said, child, it's a lot to keep up with, y'all.
I think he got somebody pregnant, and it just sound good to be like, I'm engaged, because he didn't even say it. So that's an ask.
Ladies, I just want you to be more selective. That's all.
Desperation, men can smell it a mile away. Like,
that's all I can say. Just be more selective. Like, I'm gonna put the onus on the woman, because please. Please.
I'll give him a little grace, but I feel like people, they feel like when you reach certain milestones, you got to be here. You're supposed to be there. I should be married by this age. I thought I would have a baby by this age. I get it, but the desperation, they smell it on you. And then you let the man know, oh, you don't even got to give me a compliment. I'm talking about
God.
The bar is in hell, child. The bar
once
is
they
in
know
hell.
they can get away with literally nothing. They
Jesus.
He said, "All I got to do is just show up.
ain't gonna get it. So no,
Not
they-
even my best self. Just show up."
I feel sorry for y'all. I feel sorry for y'all.
And the women they normally want is the woman with standards. They don't want the woman that's desperate. They want the one with standards. Yeah. Who we got next?
I feel sorry. Okay.
He said he probably laying it down, but I don't think so. I think it's just.
I
I think the men
is.
I just think there's a lot of desperate women out here, and that's it.
We already talked about that.
No.
No.
Ashley and Alex. So, you gonna take that comment down? Need this? I'm right on Kira's face.
Like,
so Nick mentioned that Alex had holes in his stories with Austin, etc. Alex got smart. He was low-key trying to get smart with Nick. I said, "Ooh, child." Alex said that he wasn't lying. Ashley still don't believe him, and neither does any of us. We don't believe him either. Alex claims that he was there to find a wife, but he just didn't see any. And Nick said, you weren't supposed to see any. It's called Love is Blind. Okay, clock it. Okay. So then Alex confirmed that she was not his type. Ashley wasn't his type. And I know she was hurt by that. She was in disbelief. I don't think she's ever been used to being turned down. She thinks she's like the standard of beauty. But now that ain't everybody's standard.
mm-hmm.
But Ashley did notice, she said she noticed a shift with Alex when he saw Brittany in Mexico. And she was like, it's because I don't have brown hair. It's because you ain't his type, baby. You just ain't his type. Like, I want to see, if I see your exes and none of them look like me, I really kind of just don't want you anyway. But, but Ashley said that Alex, he would have stood a chance for her dad if he wasn't so performative and so fake and phony. But, that's all he know how to be, in my opinion. And he wanted her to wait around for him for intimacy because she was like, okay, that situation where basically he was like, why didn't you F me? And she was like, I'm supposed to be at home just waiting on you to be intimate. And he was like, yeah, wait on it. He thinks he's the prize. And that's the problem.
You hate to see it.
He admitted that she rehearsed her wedding day speech, but we know that already. He felt blindsided. And now him and Devontae, two brokies, allegedly are roommates. So thoughts on ladies?
That's why that speech was 47 minutes, because you was back there rehearsing it. Mm-hmm. Dad was like, take two, try it again. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, that line. That's the one.
I said she was reading it with her friends. She was reading it with your daddy, as you should, but it sounded rehearsed, sister. It sounded rehearsed.
That was another confusing story, because he lived with Devontae, but then Devontae got a house in Ohio with the girlfriend, and he don't live with Alex. He went someplace and told somebody he lived with Alex. They said it in a reunion. Then he went on an interview with somebody and said he don't live with Alex. I said, oh, Devontae, please. Y'all, I can see why y'all get along. Just two liars.
You just love to lie. Just love to lie. Devontae said he make like $50,000 a month in sales. So that right there let me know all I need to know.
I think the ex-girlfriend said that the lie detector determined that was a lie. But at least he did say some months I make 40, some months I make like 10 or whatever. So it wasn't like he
sound like a breach. He almost broke his arm.
Yeah.
I'd be looking to make $4,000 a month. Jay said he probably laying it down or something, because I don't understand how he pulling women. No, we don't believe he's laying. Well, I don't know.
I think Alex was laying it down, but I don't think Devontae is laying anything.
Yeah, Alex got to be, because Ashley knew he wasn't into her. She still wanted to D. She was like, why wouldn't you be into me?
She wanted that.
Now, I think Brittany was just thinking, okay, if I give him some, he'll like me. And no, he won't.
I hope she didn't.
I feel like Devo get just as sweaty as Jordan did.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know.
That's
Nita,
all
what
the
do you think
all
about
the extra fluff.
You want to go to the next slide?
Ashley? You have any thoughts on Ashley and Alex, Nita?
No.
Damn.
Well, any more thoughts here?
Hold on, I'm about to.
No.
No, I mean,
It seemed like she still wants that thing because she was kind of flirting with him.
Alex is an asshole. That's
Yeah.
all.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
moving
all.
on. Moving forward, like my girl.
He's still an a-hole. He's still lying. She still can't get over, like they were saying in the comments, that she's not his type, and that's the moral to the story.
Hey, baby. I'm my best.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Now, Chris, and we can just combine Chris and Jessica. Chris, in his slick back hair, say he feels terrible after watching his edit on Love Is Blind. Like we were saying earlier, and like Elsa said, he got some PR training, and it's very clear. I mean, he remembered his PR training, which is good. He apologized to Bree and Connor for being just a terrible, because Connor did state that they were close in the pods. So for you to be that grimy and on camera at that is nasty work. But Jessica, in so many words, feels like Chris was a bit insecure, like we were saying in previous reviews, because he felt inadequate. Like he seen how she was living and he knew he couldn't measure up. Like he saw that house and was like, not on my watch. I'm about to drag you down. And she was like, that's how people are when they're insecure. Like they try to take shots at you because they feel inadequate. And I really do like Jessica. Well, of course, he wouldn't admit that. Even with his PR training, he still was like, that wasn't the reason why. Then what was the reason why? You don't have no reason why. Then he gave some other PR answer, not buying it. And then he apologized, but just said, look, I already moved on. I'm happy. I'm living my best life. Because she's dating somebody from the pods, Harmal.
Dr. something.
Yes. I was like, hello, come on.
Well, whatever he is.
Yeah, I don't know what his name really is, but he's a doctor. She's a doctor. He don't got to feel inadequate. And he wanted her, okay, because he was in with some AD. Somebody came over there with a microphone and was like, okay. And
he was like, yes.
Yeah, he was like, yes.
Because
she was like, she said, I forget. What'd you say, Nita?
Okay, this is her getting the compliments. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she was like, because he was up there talking about wanted you. She was like, yeah, I thought we was just friends. And he was like, girl, you was not reading the room.
He was like, it never gave that.
Okay, never. He's like, I knew what I wanted.
He was like,
she said he had to finally be bold with her. Like she had on sweatpants. Was like, hey, friend. And he was like, I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your man.
He kept shooting them shots. He was like, you're not getting it.
He had to grip her up by her collar, like, enough.
I love it.
But they said that they had a connection in the pods. I guess he just left the pods early. And I wonder what would have happened had he stayed. Would they have matched? Would she even gone with Chris or any of that? So at least it kind of makes me feel better about how they got together. Because I feel like if you didn't want me in the pods, then I don't want you now. But since he left and they did actually have a connection, then I'm like, okay. And I do like the energy he's giving now. Mm-hmm. She was hurt by the ladies' comments and when they were talking behind her back with Chris and Kiki and with him. And the way actually the three mean girls were acting like that. But she said she's friends with all the ladies despite the comments. I don't know why. Why are you friends with them? They're so nasty. They're so rude. They're mean.
I
jealous.
think she's just saying that.
Why?
It's giving cordial. That's what it's giving. It's giving I can play
nice. Want to keep you with your skate with your nut.
I'm glad you said that. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think that, but I can think that too. Yeah.
Cause I think they have group chats and stuff. She probably was like, "Yeah, I don't want to mess up the vibes." But if I actually did not meet, and what comments did she say? She said, "Oh, she's not morbidly obese, like Ashley." But that's what you didn't even get picked. Here she is living her best life. She got her man who's a doctor, and she's a doctor. And you up there worried about somebody being morbid. Like you really think you all that, but you walking away. You still sitting here single. After coming on the show, desperate to get married. I don't know.
Couch hopper.
I think actually that's
still single. Oh,
that Trump supporter seemed like she the leader of the pack of Mean Girls. So I don't see it for her. But people keep giving her
Barbie, what they call her.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep giving her grace. What
Mm.
did we think about Chris and Jessica? No thoughts?
Oh wait,
Because
Chris and Jessica. Who's
Nina going
Chris
through
and
all
Jessica?
that.
I'm sorry.
Jessica, he was just talking about that. That's with the doctor now.
Oh yeah, I was so.
That he was giving his apology.
Okay, my bad.
The other Chris. Good riddance, child. I mean, the trash took itself out.
That part.
And now she got somebody that's, hopefully he mean everything he say. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Nina, any thoughts on Chris or Jessica?
I thought I've been talking.
Yeah, any final thoughts on?
No. I'm just glad that she got her person.
Okay.
He looked like that dude. He looked like that dude from the season when I first started watching Love is Blind, and he had a thong on, and he was trying to make that girl take birth control because he wanted to shoot the club up.
Who was that?
I do remember a birth control.
That man that Jessica is with looks like that man. I don't think
you remember somebody wanting a girl. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That's all I'm saying.
With the braid?
Yes, the little braid.
Okay. If y'all remember the name in the comments, drop down. Let us know.
Oh, y'all tell me who he looked like. But I know it's not him, but that's who he remind me of. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
I'm done with Jessica. Where you want me to go now?
Jay is Love said they said that men.
She said, "I'm not saying that."
They said that men date white women to explore, but always end up marrying Indian because that is required. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I say the same thing about and we know there's always exceptions to the rule, but I feel like if you're from a culture that has like arranged marriages, things like that, they normally.
I ain't never heard that, but thank you. I heard it.
I feel like if there's an arranged marriage in your background or something like that, you may kind of go with that. But he seemed pretty Americanized, so he might, they might be fine. They seem cute. Then we can move. Who's next? Yeah, not that. Bree and Connor. Okay, there we go. Bree and Connor. So we already know they're still together. Why, Connor? Why?
Connor, stand up.
Yes. He's not going to. He sold his house to move into an apartment, not with her, but next door to her. And she calls
absolutely not.
He calls
sold my house.
Right. To not even live together, but to live as neighbors. And then you downplay my apartment to the basement. So Connor said he had no words for Chris being a backstabber to try to take his girl. Bree was completely let off the hook. This segment was actually underwhelming and very disappointing. Bree gave a weak apology for letting Chris ramble on too long and said that she sees herself marrying Connor. Then why you make him move to your city in an apartment next door to you?
I would have rented out my thing. I wouldn't have sold my stuff. I'd have rented it out, and then I might have got an apartment near her, but I'm not selling anything. Are you crazy? When this doesn't work out and you go to where you really want because you're just trying to circle the block so that you look good, girl, go ahead. I'm gonna take my behind right back over there. Mm-hmm. And they didn't give her enough smoke, if you ask me, child.
And Jay's Love said that Jessica's the Indian women warning you, saying to be very careful. Listen, they know better than I would, okay? You better listen to what the streets is talking, okay?
Right.
Like Bree knows she got a sucker, okay? And licked that sucker.
Licked them real hard.
Wow,
that's bad.
It's actually,
that's clearly what he liked. Like they talk about Dr. Eugene, that's what he liked, child.
Yeah, that's
he like a little humiliation king.
Yeah.
is giving Dr. Eugene.
And I feel like she gonna marry him because she feels like it's the right thing to do, but he is not her type. And I wonder how she feels seeing Chris now. Now that Chris had a little, he upgraded a little bit with his appearance. He got a tan. I wonder what she thought when she saw him come reunion.
Child, she wanted him in Cabo. Only reason she stopped wanting him at that bar is because he called her F buddy. Like, I wish they would have addressed that. They did not. They talked about her sitting there in that man's face. They didn't talk about the F buddy comment. We didn't talk about your second and third spinning the block. Don't act like he wasn't his face first. Come on, Nick and Vanessa. Come on.
Yeah, we did have some things to address that we didn't, and this is one of them.
Yep. And I do think, if Bree was on that trip and Devontae was there, she didn't even bother to tell him. What else did she not tell? He's so oblivious in the loop. He was like, "Oh, I just thought they were over there talking about Jessica." Meanwhile, had he not said friends with benefits, would he have been able to steal your girl? Like, ask yourself that.
Girl, when I was watching, I was so mad at him. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I wanted to smack him in his face.
If somebody better comes along, Bree will jump ship, in my opinion, and everybody else's too.
She will.
I don't think she will, but I feel like she knows he's safe. Because she's like, "Oh, if he liked me at my worst," like, girl, you could say this was your worst. But
I feel like she's with him for the look, because they be wanting to all be influencers after they leave the show. So it's like a good look for her to still be with this man that's allowing himself to be abused.
Yeah, I guess.
And they do seem like they get more money together as a couple than they do solo. Because how many of these people from Love is Blind do we care about, after the journey by themselves?
Well, she's trying to get her 5 minutes.
How much money is Connor getting? Is Bree getting all the money, or is Connor getting anything for being
No, she getting. He ain't getting nothing. He's just being her
doormat.
Loyal do good. Yep.
And I feel like who's really going to support, because it says we know it's very evident what's going on, and he just aloof. But I feel like maybe some more, fellow mean girls might be into what they got going on. They ain't doing it for me. And I feel like Nick and Vanessa wanted to give her a nice soft edit and tiptoe around the real issues because they need a love story. They're still together, even though they're not married. They can say we have a Love is Blind couple. If they get married, then they can say, oh, well, we had another successful Love is Blind couple, and they don't want to mess that up.
Well, do you think that his mother was hard on him, and so it feels familiar?
Yeah, that's what they say, and they said giving his mama was mean. That's what people have said.
I was about to say, like, people who are like boys who are overachievers and they do stuff, and their mothers had to be there because their fathers wasn't there. And their mothers pushed them, and so maybe they find comfort in another woman doing that stuff to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it definitely could be a reason why that is his type, because clearly it's his type. Because you would not
be Jay. Yeah, Jay
talking to me. Yeah. You could not be talking to me the way she like. I would be fine with them being together had she not had that whole speech at the end. But when you were talking about, am I serious, and how I dress and my house, and like, I was like you're not going to talk down to me like that, and I'm going to take you back on camera.
Exactly. He literally tore him down, and then everything she said, she just regurgitated what Chris said.
Yep.
And if she wanted Chris in Mexico, I know she want him now.
It was rough, but you just got to understand how a man could interpret that. Like, I don't know.
Go ahead and get you some good, and leave the rest of that alone, okay?
You don't care about
we gonna be friends with benefits, like what's his name has said.
Crazy.
I think she's his dream girl, though. Like, he might not think he can do any better, so he's just like, I'm not
that part.
So he's
the attitude not matching the face, though, bro. The attitude is not matching.
This is my dream girl. I might not get another chance. I'm gonna make it work. I don't care if I gotta sell my house and get an apartment next door to you. That's insane. Next, Emma. We got Emma and Mike still.
Child, I was wondering who we had then. Child, is there really anything to say?
We still got more after that, Shayna.
Huh?
We still got more after Mike and Emma.
Who else?
Do we? Okay, well, we'll figure out. Let's go to them real quick.
Okay, you know, that's all we got.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm out of notes. Okay, so Mike confirmed that they did agree prior to the wedding day that they'd both say no at the altar.
Ooh.
And Vanessa was like, we told y'all not to make no decisions till y'all get to the altar. And I feel like they should, so it can be authentic. Or you don't have no issues when somebody switch up the answer and now you up there looking confused because you look like the bad guy. Emma said she thought that when she said yes, it was confirmation. Like she confirmed to him that eventually, maybe one day in the future, she will want kids. Like not hardly, girl. But I was with him
What
because
kind of confirmation?
he was like, if you that wishy-washy, then I don't. Because one day you want to, then the next day you don't, and this day then that. No, you feel like she only said that in the heat of the moment, and he's right. But Emma said that she is still single. She's single. She's working on herself. She's going to therapy. You know, they let us say she's doing the work. She's doing the work. Meanwhile, Mike has a girlfriend who was in the audience, but Devo couldn't bring his pregnant fiance. Child, Emma and Mike.
But your girlfriend, woof. Yeah. That's what Devo's lady's giving. I don't know. I'm just making it up.
Does Devo even have a pregnant fiance? Who knows? But Kira, what you think about Emma and Mike?
Emma looked crushed when she found out about that girlfriend, but this is another couple that should have made it out the pods. Like when there's certain things that, like, if you're not in alignment with your finances, your religion, children, that you're just never gonna your political views, you're just never gonna move past that. So that was one of those things. And he said, I know we didn't say we was gonna say no, and you got up there and then said, I can live without ya. What? Girl, get her, somebody get her out of here.
He looked pissed. And now we know why.
He was like, well, that's cute, but no.
Alex is still a no to me, big dog.
Right.
Nita?
Yeah, the same. I was just like, they shouldn't have made it out the pods. And like a lot of times we're sitting up there and we're trying to figure out something. There's nothing to figure out. Y'all shouldn't have made it out the pods. Period. Yeah. And hoping that somebody's gonna change their mind. And then Emma, well, y'all can't see me. I'm putting up the quotations. Changed her mind at the altar, but not really, because she did like what do you call that? What is that? A conjunction, like a double negative. She said, I cannot not live without you, or whatever. Whatever she said, whatever. I'm not trying to sound smart, y'all. I'm not. Don't worry about it. But what I'm saying is, like, she did that. She played herself. I was just like, oh
yeah, she played herself.
She played herself, and that's just basically where it is. She needs to go sit with the lady. She's beautiful, and she needs to recognize that. And Alex, not Alex, what's this guy's name? Mike. He needs to go where he needs to go, where he probably is.
Yeah. Well, we see on the next slide, we saw his girlfriend.
The next slide. Oh, that's his girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah. It's giving fits in with his Italian family, child.
You're right.
Baby.
I don't know what she's giving. You think
she could be? Well, she could be either Italian or she could be like some type of Indian too. I can't really tell, but
yeah. I mean, they do look like they in close proximity. They almost look like they kind of look alike.
They look like they family. Look at their eyes.
It could be Ken. It's like the dark hair. They do kind of favor.
Because it wasn't even like with the two of them. It wasn't even like Emma in the pods started off by saying that she was considering having kids. Like she started off saying no. So I don't know why anybody was trying to move her past that. But
yeah. Jay's love agrees with Kira. She says, yep, that's definitely Italian. Hey, Tamika's then.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, yep, 7 months. Like, you already bringing her on. Y'all only been dating for 7 months, and you already bringing her on camera. So his family probably like her. Because
she said she ready to have the babies. She going to make the gravy, not sauce, because I don't know why you're Asian sauce. They're talking about making no spaghetti sauce in front of them Italian people, child. Say macaroni and cheese. Give us something more American. I said, no, sauce.
No,
It's called gravy. Oh, calm down, mama.
Right,
Relax.
they was a little much. So he definitely needs, like, he needs to stay within his culture because it was just too much. Like they would have been doing too much explaining, and they would have been frustrated.
Mhm.
yeah, it's so crazy.
Some
It's
people
so
do.
crazy.
It is what it is.
You know what it reminds me of? You know, like how back in the old days, like you gotta have an heir, you have to have an heir. Y'all know I do Game of Thrones and I do all the things or whatever, like the old days. And that was the whole thing. We gotta have babies. And I'm just like, yeah, no, people nowadays, they not trying to have babies.
Right. In this
No.
economy, read the room.
I mean, you gotta find people that want to have the babies, but
Right.
everybody don't want
That's my issue with him and her. I know it
And
might be
there's
a little harder
nothing
for
wrong
her.
with wanting to stick with your culture and wanting to, all of those
Yeah,
things.
nothing
But
at
this
all.
this is just not the show for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if your
Exactly.
parameters are that slim, this is not the show for you. You're free to do whatever you want, but like with
Exactly.
this, it don't
Right.
it don't
just
go
doesn't
together.
jive.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I agree. Right, because I don't have that issue with any culture. Anybody sticking with their own culture. Like this is your
No,
culture.
that's what you
So
want to do.
there's nothing wrong with
It's
you
your
wanting
life.
in your community. I don't want to have to
Mhm.
explain my culture to somebody
Absolutely.
that I'm with either, honestly. So I don't see a problem with that. But it's like, yeah,
Right.
don't why because at this point it's like that's why the show ain't hitting like it used to. It's just because we know what y'all on here for. You have no business still being on here when you could have been walked away in the pods.
Right.
At least if we would weed out some of these fake couples, maybe we would give room for people who are really open to anybody who really is looking to see if love is blind. But we're not
And I'm
even giving
starting to feel like, because I always blame the couples, but it's like how much does Netflix or Love is Blind have to do with it? Like, are they talking these people into making it out of the pods also, or are they doing it all on their own because they need something to make a show out of? So I don't know how
and
much
Nita, I do
push
think this
they're
what Nita
giving
was
them.
saying earlier. I think Nita was saying the same thing earlier. Like
Yeah.
we know they have a helping hand because they want drama, but it's just too much drama, and we don't even have couples to root for anymore. And you try to force us to root for a couple that we don't even know.
Yeah.
Netflix, you need to at least give us a 50-50 split, okay? Give us 50% of some nice, boring, like people who actually like each other, discuss real issues, want to be together, like how each other looks, and all of the things. And then you can give us the other 50% who could be drama, but y'all giving us about 90 to 95% drama. And then if we lucky, if we get 5 to 10% of like a love story that actually works. So
right.
And stop getting these folks in the DMs and the LinkedIn and the whereabouts you're getting these people from.
Right. Men, we need authentic men who I know men don't like to be on these dating shows. And that's why
that's the problem.
We just get slim pickings, but we need some
authentic men that are open to dating other cultures. Black men who actually want to date black women, because when you get the black men.
Especially if you're gonna be on a show like this. Because if you was on Love Island, okay, you're gonna be an influencer. Like what we expect. That's a game show. This is like, it's a game show, but it's not supposed to. We're supposed to get the feels. We're supposed to feel like there's a love story. We didn't have one. Vic and Christine was they that's nice, but ain't give me the warm fuzzies.
We ain't know these people. They just
they
just threw at us in the 11th hour. Like, here, by the way,
the way they did it, just next season, and it's probably already filmed. But hey, Lawrence. Lawrence,
Lawrence.
Lawrence, we better see you up there.
Lawrence. You make sure you're open-minded when you go up there, Lawrence. You got to date the clear ones. You got to date the brown ones. You got to date them all, child.
All right.
Are you open to all things, Lawrence? Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not Vic is suspect.
Lord. Jay made a good comment earlier, though.
I told you. I felt like, I'm like, no. Like, a man like Vic is not going to be on the cutting board and nobody has gotten him. Like, that shit don't feel authentic. It doesn't feel real.
No, it don't.
Like,
unless he really just, it is colorism or he wanted a white woman. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's giving the line.
Yeah. And he got what he wanted. So,
Kira, I know you gotta go. There was one comment Jay made that it said to be attracted to your race and culture is some evidence of self-appreciation. It's okay to mix, but it has to be genuine. It has to be a genuine interest, not just trying to sample people. That's the issue I have with this show. It's like a lot of the people, there's too much self-hate going on. Even if you do want to step out and
Yes.
you're open to any culture, the fact that you downplay your own self in the process is the main thing I can't stand about it.
That's
There's
why I
always
wonder with Britney's dad, because Britney's dad is black, right? Maybe Britney's dad got Devontae tendencies. That's why he
Right.
yeah, I
because
think so.
he has a Latina wife, so maybe he sees himself like he said,
Mhm.
I do colors, but I don't do blackity black. So maybe he saw himself in
Right.
Right.
Devontae.
Like
And that's
she's
why
Latina, but she's a white Latina, to be clear.
Okay.
yeah, and when I was looking at it, I was like, why are you more relating to this boy who did this to your daughter? And like he's relating to him on some other kind of level. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, are you protecting your daughter? Are you not protecting your daughter? Like,
Right.
what is happening?
It's just
here?
more sympathizing than anything else.
Yeah, it was no, but sympathizing gives it a nice connotation to
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Like I don't want to give it a nice connotation. I want to say that he is empathizing on a different level where it's not for his daughter. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's
Right.
something weird about the
Like
way.
it's to himself and not his child.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
sees himself in Devontae, and it's
That is
just
crazy. It's insane.
yeah. And Brittany dad look blackish. Yeah, I think he's looking right because everybody's like he's black, he's black. I don't know if he's fully, who
No,
knows?
Yeah,
he
he could be
looks
mixed.
mixed too. He
Acronym,
does look a little mixed.
Yeah, like something. Yeah, so that's why I was like, she.
And maybe he had a white mother, and that's why he has empathy towards the white, whatever. I don't know.
White mama like Devontae. I hate that we didn't see his white mama.
I know.
She said, "Y'all will not have me up here looking crazy." I think not.
Yeah,
He
and
probably
we didn't
told
see
her
the
how
black
to
granddaddy that was in the grave either too. So
I don't think that was a black Brandy because he wouldn't even mention nothing about that funeral. If that was the case. He wouldn't even known it was. He wouldn't even care.
What?
He wouldn't have mentioned that black granddaddy at all. He wouldn't even barely want to mention the daddy.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
And them siblings was looking different, Skittles taste the rainbow. At least the one we seen, because I was like, oh, he don't look like Devontae. Like, I am daddy.
Did we see the siblings? What was I looking at when we saw the siblings?
It was when they were doing the tuxedos. We saw one of his brothers. Because I'd be looking, I'd be like, who's that?
I thought they was friends. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't really.
It was one brother.
I will say, you when it get to the tuxedo and dress fit, I do be a little checked out because it's always boring.
Right. That's why I didn't even know. I was
like, who? Where? Oh, yeah, all right. I mean, it is very lackluster. I just always check because, especially when we're dealing with different ethnicities, I like to see who you got up there for you.
Yeah.
Because if you're a black person, you don't got no black friends.
Because even Christine had a black friend.
Talking about a woman of color, and you clearly are a person of color. Like what the?
Yeah. Even Christine had a black friend. I was like, what's going on over here?
That is wild. That is wild.
Gotta have a black friend. Come on now.
Did y'all remember? No, he said in an interview, he said that because the producer said that to him, and so he wanted to Devontae.
I don't trust nothing. I don't trust nothing Devontae said. Devontae and Alex is one and the same to me.
Yeah.
He heard that. He heard the producer say he thought that
was the thing to say.
Like, come on now, please save it. He said it because that's how he feel.
Yeah, let's not say that.
All right, now I know Kira got to jump to her next live. Any ladies, any on Love is on the season before we go, and anything that y'all have coming up next? So Kira, go ahead.
I mean, this season was better than last season because last season, honestly, I only watched that reunion was awful, and I only watched because they had Edmund or whatever his name on there acting goofy, and I watched Tate's, and then I sped through the first couple, and I was like, all right, I'm here, but it was better than last season. Hopefully, we can do some forward motion, and the next season will be better because I guess that's in the fall. We usually get it like Valentine's Day and then October, November. So hopefully the next season will be better. The reunion was okay, I watched
I'm
it.
holding on till we get to Philly, and then
Well, y'all know Italy is up.
Yeah, I haven't been doing
I
good
don't
watching
watch
the
the other
international ones.
languages.
I don't really do the international
Yeah,
one.
though.
Because I was gonna try to watch France because they had a black male and female host, and I just never got to it.
I just didn't get into it. The lips and the words not matching. And Beauty and Black coming on Thursday, y'all. So it
Okay.
Okay, so we can
Like,
jump into that.
My Love is Blind. It was fun.
Right. What are
Yeah,
we
what
on?
is-
Today's
it-
Monday, so join me next for Cross. Candy Love is hosting. Tomorrow I'm hosting Married to Medicine. I'll be back Sunday for a weekly huddle. Thursday we have Paradise with Most 69 Ways hosting. And keep your notifications on. Oh, go check out my weekly huddle. I did drop a video for that with some things that are out in March. And just keep your notifications on and subscribe to everybody's channel.
Thank you, Kiera.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kiera. And I'll be putting the ladies' links in the description. Back here. We'll be back hopefully for Beauty and Black. See you. Nita, final thoughts on the season?
No, we're good. We're good. I'm fine. I'm not doing too much. I just put your notification on. You may not get it too much, but I'll be here.
Whenever you're ready, we are here.
Thanks, Shayna. I appreciate you.
I got to do Married to Medicine. I'm going to try to get that up tonight. I did Love and Marriage Huntsville. I still got to get together with Most 69 Ways Johnson and Candy Loves TV to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Bell Collective, I did a pre-recorder for that. And then we are doing Married to Medicine with Miss Kiera. I think we're doing on Miss Kiera Speaks channel tomorrow. So check out the community tab. More, dating shows. I like to do. Maybe I think I might do Age of Attraction or something. It's a new Netflix show.
I was looking at that.
Action. I might try that. That looks like, because they don't find out the age till the end.
No, it's not the end. It's at the end of the episode, but it's not the end. No.
We gotta check. We gotta see, because So keep y'all community tabs, go out on the community tabs, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Like the video on your way out. Thanks everybody for joining.
Thank you for the whole Love is Blind experience. We appreciate you.
Bye, y'all. Bye.